Okay, here we are again. We're ready to do another Tutto Bene Cucina di Nonna cooking show. And we got a lot of nice things for you and you people out there. We're so proud of our show that so many people love us.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, Jeannie, Gilda, and we're going to work with you today. We're going to make calzones, and she's going to make a spaghetti. What do you call it?
Aglio.
Olio. I love to say it.
Aglio.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go.
I'm going to show you a new way to make a pizza in an hour. It's so easy. It's so wonderful. I love it. Now, what you need is like a round pan like this, and I greased it with Crisco. Then I'm going to sprinkle some cornmeal on it. I like cornmeal sprinkled underneath my pizza, like this. Okay, now I'm going to mix the pizza. Gilda, this is such a great recipe.
Yeah, I haven't seen you do this.
I need a teaspoon of sugar.
A teaspoon of sugar.
You put a teaspoon of sugar.
I'll be your sidekick over here. Be your sidekick. 1 teaspoon. Okay. Whoops.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Make sure it's right.
No, that doesn't
Oh, is that all right? Okay, 1 teaspoon sugar.
All right.
Now,
almost a teaspoon of salt. This is Malaysian, Himalayan
salt.
Pink salt. This is the latest thing everybody's using.
Yeah, I like it. I've been using it, and I like it.
It's extra salty though.
It's extra salt.
So
Put a little less.
Put a little less.
I'm going to put a little less.
Yeah,
see, like that.
That's
boom,
great.
Done. Done.
Oh, my yeast right there. That's
right here.
I keep this in the freezer.
Oh,
This is just like the packaged yeast you buy in the market. But if you go to BJ's, you get 2 things like this. It's unbelievable.
I used half of mine.
Lasts me a whole year.
Oh yeah, in the
so
freezer.
You put a teaspoon of yeast.
Okay, teaspoon of yeast.
Yep.
There.
Now you mix 1 cup of water.
And I already did the water.
1 cup of
temperature.
Water. Yeah.
1 cup of water, and we're going to put. This is just what I did when I made the dough this morning.
Yeah, and 1 tablespoon of
oil.
1 tablespoon of olive oil. And I'm stirring it to mix it up. Now I'm going to put 2 cups of flour.
Okay, 2 cups of flour.
Yeah, put unbleached all-purpose.
I'm going to put it right in there.
Yeah, just put it right in there. I'll be stirring it.
Okay.
This is so easy. My husband loved this.
Okay. A little at the time. Or you,
yeah, just put that in it all at once.
All right. I did mine a little
Now see, I'm stirring this good until it's all dissolved.
Yeah.
Now you're going to get another. Now you can put half of another cup and another half at the end.
Oh,
see it?
Wonderful.
You see this?
Okay, I got
it.
Right. Now half, a little bit half.
While I keep stirring it.
All right. A little bit more. Okay. That's just how I made my dough this morning.
I know it. It's exactly.
But you said it was different.
Yeah, well, wait a minute.
All right.
I'll show you. I'll show you the results.
All right, because I haven't made this.
Throw it all in.
Throw it all in. All right, it's done.
See?
Done.
So this is making my dough. This is dough. And I don't even have to knead it. Okay? Just stir it good though. Make sure you mix all that flour in.
Yeah.
See how nice it is? Look it. That's my dough.
That's it. Quick.
Yeah. So now I'm going to plop this in this pan. This is like a 1-hour pizza dough when you're in a hurry. Watch this. You spread it with your hands.
Oh,
you don't have to wait for it to rise, Gilda.
I love that.
I want to put a little more flour on my hands because they're getting sticky.
They're getting sticky, are they? Okay.
Just put them in there. Yeah, I'll use this.
Okay. Very good.
Now you push it to the ends of the pan. You may need a little more flour when you're pushing.
Yeah. Now I let mine rise for an hour.
Regular dough.
Yeah.
But this is unbelievable.
This is different because
This
you're not
makes
letting
such
it rise.
a wonderful crispy pizza.
Yeah.
Just make it, yeah. Now I'm gonna set this aside
Okay.
and I'll show you for about maybe a half hour, 3/4 of an hour. Then it'll be ready to put in the oven. And we're gonna do a focaccia today. You can do pizza or focaccia, whatever you want, any kind of pizza you like. All right? So it's all set. I'm gonna just put this aside and let it rise all by itself, okay?
Here I am. I made my dough this morning because I had to let it rise. Look how nice that looks.
See how fast that rises?
That was fast and
It's faster than
easy.
going to the store and buying it.
I know it.
And wasting your
Actually.
gas too.
So I did this morning because I didn't have enough time to do it all here. But anyway, this is a good 5 cups of flour and a cup of water, 2 cups of water.
Yeah,
But
you get about 3 pounds of dough.
you get a lot. So what I'm gonna, yeah, this is at least 3 pounds of dough. Okay, I'm gonna, see how nice and flexible it is?
Oh,
I
I
might
can
need
tell
some.
it's so light already.
Yeah, it's light, it's light. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to make an egg, ham, cheese, calzone. Now, I've been putting this together. I have no recipe, I just put it together. So you're gonna have to bear with me. I need some flour in here, Jeannie.
All right, I'll put some flour.
Yeah, let me grab some anyway. I just need a little bit, okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I cut a piece, I'm gonna grab the dough, and I'm gonna spread it in the pan. Okay, put a little bit on my hands so it won't stick. Now, here's how I do this. I get the dough, I put it in the pan like this, and I spread it out. Mostly from the sides. I try to leave a little bit more in the center so it doesn't break through. Okay, so here I am. I'm doing this. You can make them any size you want. Usually this is the size I do.
And Jill, you can freeze them too for when you're ready.
Absolutely.
And you just put them in the oven for a couple of minutes. They get nice and crunchy again.
Oh, and they get nice and crunchy. You're right. Now I'm going to cut another piece over here. I'm going to make at least 4 because that's how much ham I have. I have salami.
Capicola.
And capicola. I keep forgetting capicola. All right.
Capicola is supposed to be from the head of something.
The head of the
Pig.
cow. Must
The pig.
Oh, the pig. Are you
The head of
kidding
the pig,
me?
I think they call capicola. It means the
All
head.
right.
Capicola means the head.
Yeah.
Capadosta means stubborn.
Capadosta means stubborn.
Capadosta is very stubborn.
All right, here we go. See, I'm spreading it from the edges so that you leave a little bit thicker on the center, in the center. All right, now it doesn't have to look perfect. I mean, it's not like professional, but I'll tell you, it tastes good. All right, that's how,
We're not Martha Stewart.
no, I just made these 2 for now. I'm gonna let them stand because I have to do the egg, which I will be doing in a second. And the egg and the ham and everything has to be cool before you put it in here. But I'll show you a little trick anyway after. But this is it. Okay, I'm done now. All right, now here's what I make for the inside. These come so good. Everybody loves them. I started to cut my salami and my capicola, okay? I cut it with a scissor, and I just make small pieces, and that little bit of fat and pepper on the capicola. But I'll tell you something, you can use anything. I use ham, I use salami, I use whatever, sometimes whatever I have left over, I will make a calzone. And these, like, you can use them anytime at all. I'm using a couple of pounds, but I'm also making 4 calzones. Now, I keep these in the freezer. They come out, you heat them up in your toaster oven or your oven, and they come out so beautiful, so good. I've had people really compliment me on this. And it's easy, it's not hard. It's a little bit of time, but you know what? When you're done, you've got a lot of stuff. You've got a lot of stuff. Keep them in the freezer if you get company by surprise, which it doesn't happen.
That's the best thing.
I know it doesn't happen too often. People have to call ahead now, but years ago, we didn't call ahead. We just visited. It was so nice.
And have a cup of coffee.
And and that even that's gone now. But Jeannie and I try to keep that up. We still have company over, and we still do our coffee, and we just love to do that, and people love it too. I'm almost done. Like I said, I've got a couple of pounds here. Now, the thing is, I also bought, I'm keeping that together. I also bought this Narragansett cheese. I love it. I love this Narragansett
cheese.
Remember we had her for,
yes,
it was wonderful.
You need a knife for that?
Yeah, I got it right here. The thing is, this mozzarella is so delicious, creamy and everything. I'm going to cut this up and put it in here too. I told you, I use whatever I have. I have a bunch of cheddar. I buy a big block of cheddar and I cut it up, but I'll tell you what I do with this. That's going to be extra. All right, now the next thing, I'm going to keep that there, and I'm working just like you do in your kitchen. Now I'm going to use about 12 eggs, all right? 12 eggs, and I'll come back as soon as I break all these eggs in this bowl. I'll see you in a minute. Here I am back again. I took care of all my eggs. They're done. I probably could put a couple more, but this is what I have. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to whisk these together. Very simple. Then I have my cracked pepper, and I'll put some pepper in and season this. Need a little bit more.
You could even put eggplant in that too, huh?
If you want, you
Yeah.
can put almost anything, but I find, well, Bob, you know, I have to go a little easy. My husband doesn't eat everything. But anyway, a little bit of, not a lot of sugar. Oh, sugar. Salt.
No,
Salt.
because
Salt.
that's so
Salt.
salty.
I have about a half a cup of grated cheese that I'll use. And this is a mixture. It has a little bit of everything. It's a blend. It's wild tree. They sell this, and I'm not sure where. My niece gave me this, but I've been using it, and it's really good. It has a little bit of everything in it. Parsley. So I put about maybe a teaspoon of this. Okay, enough. And then, oh, I can smell it. It's
Yeah.
good. All right, now I think I have too much ham.
Yeah.
I have too much ham, but that's all right. We can make this something else. We'll make a frittata. All right, here we go. I do have too much ham here, but I'm going to mix this in now. I'm going to mix this in with the eggs. And here you go. And it's all right if it has a lot of ham, because that's what you want. A lot of ham. Okay, I think that's it. Now, what I'm going to do with this is, I'm going to go to the stove. And I'm going to cook this. I'm going to cook this, but the trick is, you just keep turning it and turning it. You don't want it, you want to leave it wet, moist,
Right.
so that you can put it on the dough. But the thing is, you have to wait and cool it off first, but then I'll show you. As soon as Jeannie's going to do her thing now, and I'm going to put this in the pan with olive oil, some olive oil in the fry pan. And I'll come back, you can come back, and I'll show you. And I just keep moving it around, and just make it cook a little bit so it won't burn.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's it. Just so it still should.
This is it. I put olive oil. My flame is on. My pan is hot. Now I'm going to just keep moving this around. You have to move it around. You don't want it to like fry. You just want it to cook. So I'm going to move this around until I have it all to this consistency right here. And then I shut it off and I cool it off. Okay? Shut it off.
All right, how many of you know what quinoa is? It doesn't look like it's pronounced that way, but this is quinoa. This is something from the past that has been Now everybody wants to use quinoa because they use it in place of rice, and it brings out all the flavor, and it's very, very healthy for you, and it's not fattening. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make a quinoa salad. Now, all you do with your quinoa is you put water, you bring it to a boil, you throw your quinoa in it, and then you cover it. So I made like 2 cups of this quinoa this morning. So I'm going to put this right in a bowl here. I'm going to put all of it. This was 2 cups with the water. And it absorbed all the water that I had in the pan. No salt. You don't have to put salt with it because I'm going to put all these flavors in it. I think I haven't even got a big enough thing. We're going to make a quinoa salad, and it's so delicious. So I'm going to throw all these chopped red peppers in it. I'm going to throw in chopped onion. I put some chopped onion in. You can put whatever you want in it. I have chopped celery. Okay? Now, you know what? I'm going to have to put it in here because this bowl is too small.
That bowl is too small. You want this one, Jean?
Is it clean?
No, it's
All right.
not clean, but I can clean it for you.
All right, I got some fresh parsley chopped. By the way, my husband was right. He said, don't plant that parsley, put it on the table because the rabbit's going to eat it. It wasn't even an hour, and all my parsley was into sticks. The rabbits came and ate it all.
No kidding.
It was so funny. So I'm going to put some parsley in there. And I have these chopped green olives. And I have what you call garbanzo beans. You can put black beans. You can put 3 kinds of beans. So I'm going to throw this all in here.
That's a lot, Jeannie.
I know, you get a lot.
What's this, a cup of
2 cups.
quinoa?
2 cups.
2 cups of quinoa, okay.
Now I'm going to put the garbanzo beans. You could put 3 different kinds of beans. I'm going to put these chopped green olives to give it some flavor. And now I'm going to start stirring it, and then I'll show you what else I'm doing. And you know, I don't have a carrot, but the carrot gives a color too if you want to put chopped carrot.
Oh yeah, I've seen this with carrot. Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
this is a nice summer salad.
Oh yeah. Especially when you have it like out of the refrigerator and you take it out and it's got all, now it's going to capture all these flavors. So I have some Italian seasoning I'm going to put on it too.
Oh, okay.
Because it absorbs all the flavors. Some people use it for a fruit salad. They toast the quinoa, and then they make a fruit salad with blueberries and strawberries in it. It's delicious.
You can use some of this wild treat if you want.
Yeah.
Or you'd rather not. Whatever.
All right, I got rice vinegar because rice vinegar has a mild taste to it. It doesn't like choke you when you're eating it.
Yeah.
So I'm putting some rice vinegar in all this. And I'm going to put some olive oil.
Perfect.
And it's all done. I'll put it in the refrigerator. It's cool. And it's fine. See? Just stir it all up.
Looks good.
Yeah, I could have put another can of beans in there too, black beans for color.
Yeah, but no, it looks good. You got the red. The red is good. Now, is there any cheese in here at all?
No cheese, no cheese. Just
That's what
olives.
my doctor was telling me, you know, you need to have a lot of calcium, especially as you get older.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't want to take any more pills, right? So I said, I eat a lot of cheese. I've eaten cheese all my life. My mother was a big cheese eater too. I love cheese.
Okay.
Lots of cheese too.
I'll show
That
you what
looks-
it looks like.
That looks wonderful.
Oh, I'm going to put it in the bowl so you can see better. Hold
Yeah.
on a minute. Oh, and the onions were
Uh-oh.
still at the bottom. See, I didn't mix it
all right,
all
you're
good.
gonna have to. You know why the bowl was too deep.
Yeah.
Plus, you got a ton of it there. Oh,
Yeah. Well, if you're having a party,
Oh, if you're having a
But
party,
if you're not
you
having
need
a
it.
party, just do one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very nice.
very good. You know, to your taste, if you want more vinegar, more olive oil.
Yeah. Good.
You can see the green
Yeah,
parsley.
I like to see the green, yeah.
The green parsley, green olives, black olives, whatever you want. Okay, that's your quinoa
Wow.
salad. It's hard to pronounce, quinoa salad, okay? I'm going to show you my version of making aglio because I like the flavor in it. Because I put my pasta right in with the juice so it absorbs. I don't cook it separate. So now I'm going to start with olive oil. You need about 1/4 cup of olive oil. Or 1/3 cup of olive oil. Put my heat on. And I'm going to brown some garlic. This is fresh garlic I already chopped. A nice portion of garlic because you want that flavor. That's what brings the flavor. And I'm going to make this garlic brown just until it's golden, and I'll show you what else I'm going to do. Okay? Okay, so I'm browning this till it gets a little golden, right? Because you get all that flavor of the garlic in your olive oil. Now, these are Aglio, which is anchovies. You will not see these anchovies when I'm done because they dissolve. And I'm throwing the anchovy oil right in with the anchovies. And these are going to melt, you'll see. Then I'm going to put Kalamata olives, because this gives it such a flavor too. Sliced Kalamata olives. This is all. And I'm going to put some capers in it also.
That's optional, huh? Optional capers.
Yeah, you don't have to put capers, but I like the capers.
Oh, yeah.
Now this is all brown and you can see all the juice coming out of it. This is the easiest dish you can make. You can see it? Getting all the flavor of everything. Now I'm going to put water in here. Let the water come to a boil. Oops. Don't put a lot of water because we're going to cook our pasta right in this and we want the pasta to absorb all this flavor. I do this with my pasta basil too. So when this comes to a boil, I'll show you what else I'm going to do. Do you remember what I did with the dough? Look at it. I can make all dimples in it. That's how light and fluffy it is. Now, I'm going to make a focaccia with this one, so it'll go good with our meal. So I'm just pouring olive oil all around it. Make sure you even get the edges. I'm going to rub some chopped garlic all over it. Spread it around. All over. I'm going to put some Italian seasoning for color. And the last but not least, I put shredded Asiago cheese because I love it toasted. And I'm going to pop this in the oven, 475 for about 20 minutes, and my pizza is all done. Okay?
I'm back. This dough has risen again. It's just great. You can make all these little dimples in it. It's wonderful. I have my chopped cheddar cheese, okay? You can use anything else, but I find the cheddar is the best. I find the cheddar is the best. Now, here's my trick, see? I layer my cheese on the bottom. This helps to absorb any moisture, okay? So I'm gonna do this. I don't want it to be, I cut this earlier in the day, but it has to be like that, okay? And then I'll show you what else I do. I'm cutting these in half because I don't want them to be too thick. Now, the mozzarella, you could put it right in the egg, but you know what? I'm gonna layer it like this. And this helps absorb, and then it just melts. It just melts. And as you can see, I didn't cut them all the same size. That's for sure.
All right.
Oh, I thought you wanted to tell me something.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Like what? All right, now here it is all cooked. All right, now I line it up like this.
Just trying to tell you this stuff for a minute.
All right, as you can see, I have it all in. Now I just grab it like this, close my end, wrap one side over the other, it's stuck over here, push one side over the other, and just keep wrapping it, keep wrapping it, keep wrapping it, and then just fold your ends. Now if you see a little hole, patch it up. All right, here we go. And then I just get it,
Flip it right over.
and I flip it over. My hands are sticky, and the dough is sticky, but I flip it over. Now the thing is, I want to, I don't know, do you have, other than olive oil, do you have a little bit of Crisco, not Crisco, I want to put
I
something.
don't have it up here, but I use olive oil
Oh, all right, we'll use the olive oil.
on the top. Rounds nice.
Yeah. All right, now here we go with the next one. You just whip it over like that. Push her in.
You know, Angel here cooks so fast, so I'm putting this right in here. That's all right. Well, all the juice is gonna absorb, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're ready to eat it.
These are my other calzones that I made with that dough that I made. And what I'm doing is I'm just brushing it with olive oil. You can use the Crisco or whatever. Not Crisco, what's the word I want? Mazola oil. Mazola oil. You can use mazola oil. But all you do is you can use a brush, but sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I just use my hands. And this has gone in for, I put it in for 20 minutes. I usually put the two trays in together, and then I switch them. Okay, after 10 minutes, switch them, and you'll know when it's done. Okay.
All right, there it is. You see how it absorbed all the juice that I put in? Now I'm just gonna put it in the dish. Pick it up, put it in the dish. Better I do it this way. Wow, this pan's heavy. Okay. Oh boy. Spreading it around. This is going to taste delicious. And now I'm just going to sprinkle it with cheese and we're all done. This is my Bali cheese from Tedesco's. Love this cheese. And it's ready to eat. Here we are. Salud, everybody. And this is our completion of our food that we made. This is our aglio. And this is what? Yeah, quinoa salad.
And my calzones. Now, this is the egg calzone. I want to show you the inside. It's delicious. It's nice and full. And you know what? I have two more just like this.
And this is the focaccia. I cut it up. This is what it looks like. See how fast it came? It came delicious. Now I'm going to eat one.
Well, okay. Salud.